Welcome back, everyone. In this lecture, we're going to give you some challenge tasks that focus on the halving clause. As always, we have the challenge, the expected result, some hints in case you need them, and then the solution. Let's get started. We are launching a Platinum service for our most loyal customers. We will assign Platinum status to customers that have had 40 or more transaction payments. What customer IDs are eligible for Platinum status? Okay, here comes the expected result. So the expected result are these three customer IDs. And if you want, you can also show how many transactions they had. We can see here that there's 3 people that have had 40 or more transactions. Here's some hints in case you need them. So the hint is to use the payment table and to recall that any column can be passed into a count call. Coming up next is a solution. So the solution, pretty straightforward here. We're going to select the customer ID, and then we're going to count, and you can either pass in a column here specific to the amount, or just pass in an asterisk. And then we're going to grab this from the payment table, group by the customer ID, and then we're going to say having a count greater than or equal to 40. Essentially answering the question that they've had 40 or more payment rows associated with that particular customer ID, thus earning them that platinum status. All right, your next challenge is to answer the following. What are the customer IDs of customers who have spent more than $100 in payment transactions with our staff ID member number 2? Again, that's customer IDs of people who have spent more than $100 in payment transactions, but only with the payment transactions that occurred with the staff ID member number 2. Here comes the expected result. So there should be only 5 customers that have done this, and then here's the associated sum. So they're all over $100 here. Upcoming are some hints. So the hint is to use the payment table and to remember to use the where statement to first filter based on the staff ID column and then use the group by clause. And then finally, let's see the solution. So the solution, here we select the customer ID and we take this sum of the amount in order to calculate who has more than $100 from the payment table. We first, however, filter where staff ID is equal to 2. That way, when we do the group by on the customer ID, we're only considering people where the actual payment transaction occurred with the staff ID equal to 2. And then we check for having a sum amount of greater than 100. All right, and that's it for your challenge tasks. I'll see you at the next lecture.